of the spindle or off of the bobbin. I think it unwound a bit. Anyway, so I'll apply them, and then I'm gonna use them in fabric. I'm gonna make myself a beautiful warp. I think it's gonna just be white, and it's gonna be a lot. I think I want to fill all the dents on my reed. I'm gonna use this good 2/8 cotton, which I spent $10 for a big thing of it. There used to be fiber mills, or yeah, there were lots of fabric mills around here. I think there was a big mill in Almont, and I don't remember where else. But there were lots of mills, and so there are lots of um, old spools from those mills. You know, when they made fabric in the mill, they would use spools that had 3 or 4 yarns together around there. So instead of unwrapping one yarn at a time, you were unwrapping 4 at a time. So I have some of them, which will make it very easy um, for measuring a warp. That should be very good. I'm going to make a long warp, because once you put the warp on, it's so much trouble. You might as well have it on for a long time. That's what I think. And you have some waste. I don't think I have a meter of waste. I think I have about half a meter. Where the threads tie onto one end and where they tie into the other end. I think they're about 8 inches on each side, so maybe 16 inches of waste, or something like that. Anyway, so that was part of the who could find a virtuous woman? Her price is far above rubies. She looketh well to the ways of her household. I have to memorize the rest, I guess. I don't know the whole thing. I think it's on Lowen's iPod. Is iPod plugged into? Well, whatever. It's on this one, but I can't go there while I'm videoing, or video will stop. Anyway, and another one was that she clothed her um, family in scarlet or something like that. So she weaves. I like weaving, but scarlet means she dyes. She dyes her yarn. So I'm just spinning it, and when I get enough, I'm going to use it to make fabric. I'm going to make some homespun fabric. Sheep to shawl. That's going to be cool. It's going to be very, very, very cool indeed. And then, of course, it says she considereth a field and buyeth it. So I said to Willem yesterday, about doing some more housework, the virtuous woman looketh well to the ways of her household. And he said I should do more housework, and I said, but at the same time, really, I should be out buying property. She considereth a field and buyeth it. Well, I did consider our house and this property, and we moved before Willem thought we were able to move. We thought, no, we can't afford that. We can't do that. But sure enough, we could afford it because, we just kept looking and found things that we could afford. See, that's the thing about being a woman at home. You have to be willing to live in a house that is within your means. It should not take more than 1/3 of your income. So you can see it's got to be a pretty cheap house. I mean, if it takes half of your income, well, okay, but you're going to be stretching living. So it's good to not have a house that's not to be house poor. I know there's a lot of people out there that we're encouraged to buy houses that are way too expensive. We almost got sucked into that. We were looking for houses, and we went to the Quebec side, and they were cheaper in Quebec, but it's right on the border of Ottawa. So it was easily commuting distance. And these people wanted to sell us a new house, and they said, we'll sell it to you at this percent, which is low, and in a year the value of the house will have risen to this, and then your payments will be this, or something like that. So it was based on inflation, or on assuming the value of houses would go up. And at that time they would go up, but still we would be paying an awful lot. So anyway, we didn't do that. We ended up buying a house that was really in need of tons of work. It was a handyman special. So I became a handyman, and I rewired it, and that was a big deal. And we put in a new kitchen. We had somebody else put the kitchen in, I guess. We bought cupboards, the cheapest cupboards, but they were nice. There's cupboards everywhere. It was a really nice kitchen. Anyway, so she looketh well to the ways of her household. She considereth a field and buyeth it. She planteth a vineyard. Well, I have out there these grapes that I've been working with, and they really grew a lot this year. Digging around them and adding sheep manure really made a difference. That was such an awesome idea. I'm not sure what else is in there. In that. But I try to do it all. I make soap, I make salve, I make all the baskets. I really like basket making. I even learned how to make lye from scratch. But it wasn't strong enough, so the soap didn't turn out very well. But I made lye, and then a lot evaporated. The water evaporated off it, became very black. I bet that lye would make good soap now. The other lye, it sort of bobbed and went down underneath, not quite all the way up to the top. Didn't sink to the bottom, but it didn't go all the way up halfway out of the lye. I could try that again. I should make soap for Christmas. I haven't been selling soap too much. I could. I have sold some. I think lavender is the best soap to make. Lavender, people all want lavender. Anyway, I've been talking for a while. Just chatting with you. So talk to you later. Ta-ta.